following the first phase of preparations, which began Tuesday evening when U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi visited the island and gravely violated China's sovereignty. The Chinese People's Liberation Army, PLA, on Thursday started the second phase of its extensive military exercises that have completely shut down the island of Taiwan and started using live fire. From Thursday noon to Sunday noon, 6 sizable maritime areas and Taiwan's airspace were encircled by the unprecedented drills, which included cutting-edge weapons like long-range rocket artillery, anti-ship ballistic missiles, stealth fighter jets, and an aircraft carrier group with a nuclear-powered submarine. They also featured realistic strategies that mimicked a real reunification-by-force operation, demonstrating. The Army conducted long-range artillery live-fire shooting drills in the Taiwan Straits at around 1 p.m., accurately striking specific targets in the eastern side of the Straits, and achieving the desired result, according to a press release from the PLA Eastern Theater Command after the drills began at 12 o'clock noon. China Central Television, CCTV, has released official video reports that purport to depict the deployment of the PHL-191 rocket system, the most recent long-range multiple-launch rocket system of the PLA. Long-range rockets may easily reach targets on Taiwan Island from the Chinese mainland thanks to their range of more than 300 kilometers, according to Song Zhongping, a military expert and TV analyst for the Chinese mainland. Long-range rocket attacks could be one of the first steps in a potential reunification-by-force operation because the affordable weapons can be launched in large numbers from the mainland across the Taiwan Straits to precisely destroy hostile military facilities such as air defense installations, radar systems, airfields, bases, and command centers, giving the PLA's warplanes and warships an advantage in upcoming operations. According to Senior Colonel Shi Yi, spokeswoman for the PLA Eastern Theater Command, the rocket force of the PLA conducted fire attacks with a variety of conventional missiles against numerous specified maritime regions to the east of Taiwan Island in the afternoon. The DF-15 missile was one of the missile types used in the drills, according to a video broadcast by CCTV, and it landed in practice areas in the northeast, east, and south of Taiwan Island. According to observers, this indicates that the missiles, which were probably shot from the Chinese mainland, flew across the skies over the island of Taiwan. All of the missiles successfully struck their intended targets, demonstrating their capacity for precision strike and area denial, and proving the success of the live-fire training mission, according to Shi. Denying outside forces access to a particular area is referred to as area denial. According to experts, it refers to the PLA's practice firing conventional missiles towards foreign aircraft carriers that would intervene from the Philippine Sea in a potential reunification-by-force operation. According to analysts, the missiles, which are more potent than long-range rockets, can also attack targets on the island. Observers noted that a number of PLA conventional missiles, including the DF-21, DF-26, and hypersonic DF-17, are capable of striking moving targets at sea. Along with the Army and Rocket Force, the Navy and Air Force also engaged in joint military operations. According to media reports, more than 100 aircraft, including fighter jets and bombers, flew joint air assault, support, and reconnaissance missions around Taiwan Island. This was done in addition to the Army and Rocket Force. According to Zhang Junshi, a senior research fellow at the PLA Naval Research Academy, the drills also included the first aircraft carrier group deterrent exercise, which built a maritime multidimensional warfare system. A nuclear-powered submarine will often go with an aircraft carrier group, according to Zhang. The expert revealed that at least one nuclear-powered submarine had been deployed to the Global Times. The PLA Eastern Theater Command coordinated the drills, although forces from other theater commands also took part, according to Zhang. The great level of interoperability between the various theater commands of the PLA, he claimed, is reflected in this. The Liaoning and the Shandong are the two aircraft carriers used by the PLA Navy. Zhang declined to say which carrier is taking part in the exercises or whether both carriers have combined to form a dual carrier group. In addition to the island of Taiwan, PLA activity also extended to Taiwan-administrated Kinmen, which is only 10 kilometers from the city of Xiamen on the Chinese mainland. According to Taiwan's defense authorities, PLA drones were first observed flying over the area on Wednesday night. According to Senior Colonel Tan Kefei, a spokesperson for China's Ministry of National Defense, Pelosi's travel to the island on Tuesday violates the U.S. pledge not to support Taiwan independence forces there. PLA's words matter, he declared. Tan emphasized that any collusion between the U.S. and the island would only push Taiwan Island into the abyss of disaster and cause significant harm to compatriots on the island. Tan said that the PLA Eastern Theater Command's joint drills around Taiwan Island, which include live fire-guided precision weapons, are specifically intended to thwart such collusion. The drills are generally rather near to Taiwan Island. The Taiwan Straits' narrowest section, Pingtan, is the location of the drill to the northwest of the island. The drill in this area has the potential to close the northern channel of the Taiwan Straits. Two additional drills to Taiwan's north have the potential to close Keelung Port. The drill to Taiwan's east directly targets the Hualien and Taidong military bases. The drill to Taiwan's southeast effectively threatens the Bashi Channel. And the final drill to Taiwan's southwest is very close to Kaohsiung and Zhujiang, according to Zhang. Zhang warned that the PLA actions could create a total blockade around Taiwan Island. As the PLA drills essentially create a 3-day siege of the island, media on the island highlighted concerns over not only military matters but also other areas affecting people's daily lives, such as energy supply and flights on the island. The drills are anticipated to have an impact on the delivery and refueling of natural gas tankers, which are essential to the island's power generation. The local petrochemical energy business has been closely monitoring the situation and developing emergency response plans, despite the fact that natural gas vessels at the ports in Taichung and Kaohsiung are now working regularly, according to the local media. The corporation has enough oil supply, according to the media, which cited an Island Economic Affairs Authority. The island's government and civilian institutions have enough oil on hand to last for 100 days. While the island has enough fire coal to last for around 30 days, it has only enough natural gas to last for about 10 or 11 days. 18 international aviation routes and 900 flights slated to pass across the Taiwan Straits have apparently been altered as a result of the drills, according to media sources. As of Wednesday, 66 flights from the island have been cancelled as a result of the drills. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Hua Chunying said at a routine press conference on Thursday that it relies on the U.S. and the separatist forces in Taiwan as to whether the PLA's drills will become a new normal in the Taiwan Straits. "We won't stop showing our determination to protect national sovereignty and territorial integrity as long as they continue their separatist efforts," Hua vowed. According to open-source flight tracking information received by the Global Times, a USRC-135S ballistic missile detection aircraft and 2 aerial tankers traveled to the Philippine Sea east of the island of Taiwan just before the PLA exercises on Thursday morning. According to experts, the U.S. military likely conducted close-range reconnaissance of the PLA exercises, and it continues to be the most dangerous military power that could get involved in the Taiwan issue. According to experts, the PLA exercise zones established in the northeast, east, and south of Taiwan Island are intended to blockade Taiwan and strike targets on the island as well as to stop outside forces like the U.S. from intervening from its bases in Japan and Guam via the Philippine Sea and the Bashi Channel. The expert noted that the drills demonstrated the PLA's anti-access and area denial capabilities and noted that naval forces deployed in those regions, in addition to land-based anti-ship ballistic missiles like those launched in Thursday's drills, can push the PLA's defense lines against external forces farther away from both the Chinese mainland and the island of Taiwan. An intelligence expert who requested anonymity told the Global Times, citing open-source data, that the U.S. Navy's Ronald Reagan Carrier Strike Group moved northeast toward its home port in Yokosuka, Japan, away from the island of Taiwan, just as the PLA live fire drills were about to begin on Thursday. Zhang claimed that the U.S. carrier's withdrawal from the PLA's drill area after accompanying Pelosi's flight was a complete reflection of the PLA's deterrence capabilities. Observers noted that this stands in stark contrast to the Taiwan Straits crisis of 1996, when the U.S. ventured to station 2 carriers near Taiwan in an effort to put China in jeopardy. The 2.5 days of breathtaking drills are expected to end at noon on Sunday. Hope you guys love the video. Don't forget to hit the like button and please do subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to all, so you can get the notification on each upload.